Welcome back, fellas, to another day. Welcome back, fellas, to another MLB the Show 25 video. And today I have been getting questions all of the time of how do I get better at hitting in MLB the Show. And today I'm going to break down how I've gotten better at hitting over the past few years and over the past of just this year, and how I've gotten to the World Series ranking. This is going to be a pretty quick video because there's not too much to go over, but I'm going to break it down as much as possible for you guys. Starting with the controller. I think the controller is everything. What you have on your controller, how you use your controller. I think if you buy Game Freaks, that's what I have on here. It doesn't really matter if you get the red ones, the purple ones, whatever one. I think Game Freaks help you in almost any game you're playing, whether it's Call of Duty, Madden, not Madden really. Madden's probably one of the only ones that doesn't. MLB the Show, if you play 2K, it can help you. Any of these sort of games, they can help you just get better at the game. But not only the Control Freaks themselves, but there's Control Freak precision rings, which are made specifically. Again, I don't know if you can really see them on the controller, as it's like not really focusing, but there is a Control Freak ring that is on the bottom part of this controller right here, right? So you see like that part, that there's a ring right there that kind of stops me from going up all the way, and I'll show that right now as I go through the video. So one of the things I want you guys to see, not only on the controller does it help, by the way, this is a total cost of this controller, like these things, about a total of like $20, total like $20 for those two things. It's really cheap. They're not expensive at all. First off, when you are on the MLB the Show, you go to the main menu, you go to the custom practice. If you have someone on your MLB the Show Diamond Dynasty team that you want to practice with, it can be literally anybody. I'll just go back to the Blue Jays, or I'll just use Rafael Devers because he's one of my favorite swings in this game. So you can just pick your squad, pick your side, pick whatever park you want to go to. Rockies Field, sure. Enter practice mode, and then you're going to stay in practice mode for a while. So what we're going to do first is go to practice type. We're going to go to batting. Obviously, right now we're on pitching. So then you go and you select your batter. I'm going to pick Rafael Devers. You can select your pitcher with whoever you suck against. Let's just say it's, let's just go Stroman, Marcus Stroman. Shout out the small kings out there. You can pick whichever pitch you suck against. If you want to practice a lot of slurves, whatever, I like to keep a middle so they throw a bunch of shit, right? So we'll go to Marcus Stroman for here as an example. We're going to obviously practice. First off, you're going to be on whatever difficulty. This is Hall of Fame, right? This is Hall of Fame difficulty I'm on. What you want to practice when swinging and using any sort of PCI. Obviously, I use the altitude PCI. You can use any PCI in this game that you're comfortable with. The PCI is, I think, an overblown thing. I don't think it truly makes the biggest difference unless you have like a whole lot of fucks on your screen. I think if you just go solid yellow, just the inner PCI, you'll be perfectly fine. The first thing you want to practice is learning how to watch pitches. You go into practice mode and learn how to just track the pitch out of the hand. That's all you do. You don't swing. Don't swing at all. All you do is you set up your PCI. I just set my PCI kind of high. Just hold up there a second and come straight out of the hand and watch the entire thing. So I watch it out of the hand the entire way. I don't swing. I just practice tracking the pitch. Okay? Just practice tracking the pitch and the motion of the pitch. Marcus Stroman's pretty good at this because you can see he pitches a bunch of different pitches. He has sliders, sinkers, fastballs, everything. Slurves. So I'm just using him as an example. You can use any pitcher. But you just practice literally just watching the pitch. Because that way when you're in a game and you're taking pitches, or you want to learn how to not swing at fucking everything, you learn how to track a damn pitch. Like, that's too low. I'm not going to swing at that. That's an example. Then we're going to practice on making smaller movements with your stick, right? Instead of going up here and swinging like that, missing every single time, right? We're going to practice making very small movements. What I do is the corners thing where I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of stay in this little area. If it's not in that little area, I'm not swinging at it, right? Will I swing at like some high corners if he starts painting on me? Sure, but that's only if he starts absolutely drilling the corners of the strike box. If he's not drilling the corners of the strike box, I'm not making my way over there. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Got my little corners. Got my little setup here. Is he pitching there? Nope. I'm going to take that pitch, right? If he's not pitching in this small little mental box I'm making, which is smaller than the strike zone, I'm not going to swing at it. Right, we're going to see. We're going to track it out of the hand. Boom. I get a little piece of it. I'm a little bit late, but at least we're seeing the contact, right? That was my literal first swing outside of the bullshit swing. So we're going to see it again. Is it in the box? track it. I'm a little bit under it. All right, that's fine. But at least we're on it, right? That's where I'm looking at. Let's try to get a few more. Again, this is Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm gonna want to double check that. Gameplay, general, Hall of Fame, yes. Ooh, don't put that one in. All right, so we're gonna practice our little box here. A little bit under. Splitter fell off the face of the earth. All right, swung in it. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna have one or two. I'm gonna have one or two. A little bit high on the box. Probably shouldn't have swung. But I'm a sucker for high cutters. I'm a sucker for anything high fastballs. I'm a sucker for. But look at the small box. See it come out of his hand. There it is. There it is. I knew it was a little bit slow. You can see it out of the hand drop a little bit. If you're looking at from an off speed, you can kind of see it. Fastball's more of a straight line. Splitter kind of drops right away. I rolled over the cutter a little bit there, but we're still on it. Again, still in the sweet spot that we're looking for of the four corners. Right? Nah, it's too low. We're not going to take that one. And this is literally all you need to do. Go into practice mode and just fucking practice. If you suck against lefties, right? Like, let's just say, damn. Let's just say you suck against lefties. Batting, Devers. Let's just change it to Freed. Okay? Now you have to practice against the sweeper. Good luck. Practice against a lefty, right? You can practice lefty-lefty. You can practice righty-lefty. You can practice righty-righty. Whatever you need to practice, you can practice in practice mode. And I promise you, you will get better at hitting over time. Seems like a simple, stupid thing. This video is literally going to be like 5 minutes. But I promise you, if you want to get better at MLB the Show, it's not going to be just playing online and getting butt fucked every single time. Because you're not going to get better like that. It's not real life. You don't get it by just doing that. You have to go into practice mode. And you have to just practice, or else you will continuously just lose games. And you don't want to lose games because it kills your rating. And if you kill your rating, you're never going to be able to get those good rewards in the weekend league and some other stuff. And just keep practicing. You know, it's just going to take practice. Am I fucking perfect? Absolutely no. Do I swing as splitters in the dirt sometimes? Sure. Am I late to these sweepers? Yeah, because they fucking look like they're going to hit Devers. I hate playing lefty-lefty. But I need to practice, so I'll probably stay in practice mode for a little bit. That's literally it. That's all I have to say. I have nothing else to add. I have nothing else to do. You can also practice ambush hitting if you want to practice that. Ambush, you literally just stay one side. If he has a tendency to pitch to one side, just ambush that side, swing at it, and your PCI is a little bit bigger, as you can see there. If you ambush this side, the PCI is going to be a little bit bigger here. Hopefully he throws it outside so I can do this as an example. Bada bang, bada bang. Okay, look at that. Now your PCI is a little bit bigger. Now if you ambush the right side and you go left side, let's look at this. Your PCI is a little the size of a P. Watch. Yep. Watch this. Same thing as you do outside, you do inside. So you have to be guessing the right side of the ambush if you're going to ambush. Don't make that mistake of going to ambush and then your PCI is tiny. Still made contact with it, but I would have made way better contact if I didn't. I don't normally ambush unless I have a clear tendency, like unless he's clearly just doing one side or the other. That's the only time I'll really ambush. Outside of that, we're not ambushing a ton. All you got to do is practice in that game mode, practice on different difficulties, work your way up through the difficulties. Make sure you're doing small movements with your PCI. Don't do anything crazy. Try to invest in control freaks, precision rings if you can. That's literally the best advice I can have. Learn to track it out of the hand and practice. I know it's boring. I know it fucking blows. I know you're not having fun with it. If you want to practice for a CPU in Conquest on Rookie, sure, you can do that. That's not bad either. Just practice to learn how to track a damn pitch every single time and work your way up through the difficulties as you go up in difficulties in multiplayer, and you'll be better at hitting in MLB the Show. This is what I've done over the past 2 years, and I have gone from being a 400 rated player just like probably a little 3 years ago to now I am about 900, well, this year 900 rated player. So that's the difference. That's all you got to do. And that's it. It's simple, stupid, boring, but it works. Are you still going to swing at curveballs? Yes. Are you still going to swing at splitters in the dirt? Probably. Everyone does it here and there. You're human. Are you going to swing at a high fastball that you probably shouldn't and get under it and it's a pop-up? Probably. Everybody does it at some point. Don't beat yourself up. It is still a video game at the end of the day. But the way you do get better is just by practicing on these different difficulties. It is simple, stupid. This video is 11 minutes. It probably can be cut down to like 5 minutes. Make sure if you guys like these sort of tip videos, you like, subscribe, all the fun shit down below, because we will be catching you next time on the video tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Actually, I'll see you guys on the live stream later today. If you're having a live stream, make sure to come say what's up. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!